Satiel Shan was the Grandmaster of the Jedi Order during the era of the Old Republic, around 3600 BBY. A descendant of the legendary Revan and Bastila Shan, she inherited a powerful Force legacy that contributed to her rise within the Jedi ranks. She was chosen as Grandmaster for her exceptional wisdom, unwavering dedication to the Jedi Code, and her leadership during the wars against the Sith Empire. As a warrior, Satiel specialized in Form 4, Ataru, a highly acrobatic and aggressive lightsaber style that she complemented with powerful Force abilities such as telekinesis and battle meditation. Her fighting style was both graceful and formidable, reflecting her balance of physical prowess and spiritual discipline. Nomi Sunrider was a legendary Jedi Master and Grandmaster who lived during the time following the Great Sith War, 4000 BBY, in the Old Republic era. Originally not trained as a Jedi, she took up the path after the death of her husband, Jedi Knight Vandar Sunrider. Guided by the Force and her mentors, she rose to prominence for her deep insight, powerful connection to the Force, and leadership in rebuilding the Jedi Order after the war. Though not a traditional lightsaber duelist, Nomi excelled in Force-based abilities, especially battle meditation and Force empathy, using her powers to guide and inspire allies across battlefields. Her calm wisdom and diplomatic strength led her to become Grandmaster, where she focused on healing and unifying the Jedi. Nomi's legacy is remembered as one of compassion, spiritual strength, and a commitment to peace even in the aftermath of galactic conflict. Luke Skywalker, the son of Anakin Skywalker and Padme Amidala, rose to become the Grandmaster of the Jedi Order in the post-Imperial era of the expanded universe. After defeating the Emperor and Darth Vader, Luke dedicated his life to restoring the Jedi Order from near extinction. He officially took the title of Grandmaster during the Yuuzhan Vong War, when he realized the Order needed unified leadership to face galactic-scale threats. Luke's leadership was marked by a balance of tradition and innovation. He reinterpreted the Jedi Code, allowing for emotional understanding, attachments, and family, believing that love and compassion could strengthen, not endanger, a Jedi. As Grandmaster, he trained a new generation of Jedi, including his son Ben Skywalker and his nephew Jason Solo. In combat, Luke was arguably the most powerful Jedi of his era, wielding a green-bladed lightsaber and mastering multiple lightsaber forms, often relying on Form 5, Gem So, for its power and defensive capabilities. He was also a peerless Force user, capable of incredible feats such as projecting his presence across the galaxy, resisting mind control, and standing toe-to-toe with beings like Darth Caedus and Abeloth. Luke's tenure as Grandmaster was defined by wisdom, restraint, and overwhelming strength, embodying the very best of the Jedi legacy. He became a symbol of hope, balance, and renewal in a galaxy scarred by war and darkness. Yoda was the longest-serving and most revered Grandmaster of the Jedi Order, living for over 900 years and guiding the Jedi through centuries of galactic history. He became Grandmaster well before the final centuries of the Galactic Republic, chosen for his profound wisdom, immense connection to the Force, and unparalleled experience. As both teacher and leader, Yoda trained countless generations of Jedi, including notable figures like Count Dooku, Mace Windu, and later Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker. In combat, Yoda was a master of Form 4. Ataru, a fast and acrobatic lightsaber style that he adapted to compensate for his small stature. Despite his age, Yoda remained one of the most formidable lightsaber duelists in Jedi history, capable of defeating powerful Sith Lords such as Count Dooku and matching Darth Sidious in battle. Beyond physical combat, Yoda's true strength lay in his profound mastery of the Force, particularly in telekinesis, foresight, and later, spiritual transcendence. He was instrumental in guiding the Jedi's understanding of the living and cosmic Force, and in Legends, he was among the first to achieve Force Ghost immortality. Though he presided over the Jedi Order during its fall in the Clone Wars, Yoda's legacy endured through his teachings and through Luke Skywalker, whom he helped guide toward restoring the Jedi. As Grandmaster, Yoda symbolized the ideals of patience, discipline, and humility, even as he bore the burden of the Jedi's greatest failures. Vandar was a wise and powerful Jedi Master who lived during the era of the Old Republic, around 3950 BBY, during the time of the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War. A member of the same unnamed species as Yoda, Vandar served as one of the senior members of the Jedi High Council on Dantooine and was widely respected for his calm demeanor, deep insight, and connection to the Force. While not officially titled Grandmaster in most sources, Vandar is often regarded as the de facto leader of the Jedi during this period. He played a crucial role in mentoring Jedi like Revan and Bastila Shan, and was deeply involved in the Jedi response to the growing Sith threat. In terms of combat, Vandar was not often depicted in lightsaber duels, but he was a powerful Force wielder, focusing on abilities such as telepathy, healing, and battle meditation. His strength lay in guidance and foresight rather than direct combat, aligning with his role as a sage and counselor during a time of galactic upheaval. Vandar Tokare's legacy endures as a symbol of Jedi wisdom and restraint during a volatile time in galactic history. His leadership helped shape the Jedi Order's response to one of its most defining eras, and his teachings influenced some of the most pivotal Jedi of the Old Republic age. Fovven was a Grand Master of the Jedi Order who served around 400 BBY during a relatively peaceful era in the centuries preceding the rise of the Galactic Empire. As Grand Master, Fovven presided over a time when the Jedi were focused on diplomacy, exploration, and maintaining balance in the galaxy. She was known for her strong connection to the Force, particularly in the realms of telepathy and mental disciplines, and she emphasized the importance of introspection, clarity of thought, and nonviolent resolution wherever possible. Although her combat history is largely undocumented, she was believed to be highly skilled in the Jedi mind arts, such as mind tricks and Force persuasion, and was likely a practitioner of Form 3, Sora Su, the defensive lightsaber form that aligned with her calm and composed demeanor. Grandmaster Zim was a Keldor Jedi Master who led the Jedi Order as its Grandmaster during the Cold War era, shortly after the devastating Great Galactic War. As a Keldor, Zim wore the traditional breathing mask and protective goggles of his species, hailing from the planet Doran. He was a firm believer in Jedi autonomy and often found himself at odds with the Galactic Republic Senate, particularly over the political role and military involvement of the Jedi during a time of uneasy peace with the Sith Empire. Zim was a key figure during the tense years following the Treaty of Coruscant, which had forced the Jedi to abandon their temple on Coruscant and relocate their order to the ancient world of Tython. Under his leadership, the Jedi began the long process of philosophical and structural rebuilding, reaffirming their connection to the Force while navigating a galaxy teetering on the brink of renewed war. His strengths lay in diplomacy, strategy, and maintaining the Order's moral compass during a volatile period. Zim's fate, after the early Cold War period, remains unknown in current Legends materials, as he is succeeded later by Satiel Shan as Grand Master.